continue the coverage of XCon. We are here at a very exciting booth, LiuGong, which is one of the largest construction equipment vehicle manufacturers. And if I'm not wrong, the largest in wheel loaders.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much for sparing the time to CV Magazine. Tell us about what is keeping you on your toes. I see a lot of customer footfall. What is the most exciting development at the company?
Yes, definitely. Yesterday, our Honorable Mr. Nitin Gadkari visited over here and they talk about the fossil fuel means we have to go for methanol or we have to go for the EV.
Right.
So we are in line with his view. So 9 months back, we launched our 5-ton class of EV loader.
Right.
And this particular XCon, we come up with our 2-ton class of EV loader.
Right.
So we are in line with the Gadkari ji. We want to save the diesel. We want to save the dollar. We want to just save this import of the diesels.
Right.
So that's why my company is working on the EV machines. And very soon in the coming months also we come up with some more EV machines like maybe motor graders or maybe compactors.
Right.
It is already there working in our headquarters. And that is the time we have to just launch all these equipments in India.
Right. For the benefit of our subscribers, are you the 10th largest CV by market share? Is that a correct?
Yeah, if we talk about the global ranking, yes, we are the 11th position
11
right now.
Right.
And if you talk about loaders, yeah, we are globally number 1.
Fantastic. And that would be a market share of?
Around about 30%.
Fantastic. Okay. So how is the Indian customer evolving? You've been in the market for some time. What is your sense in this edition of XCon? Is the customer demanding more?
Oh, this is from last 2 days, what I can feel that now customers we are meeting with almost every customer very serious buyers. There is no window shopping at all.
Right.
They are very serious. They have lot of projects with them right now.
Right.
And so there's a demand is there, and demand is there from every sector. If you talk about mining,
right,
huge demand is there. If you talk about road construction, again demand is there.
Right. Right.
So that's why customers are showing interest for the all type of equipments. As we have that 4 different, if you see our stall is divided into 4 different parts. One, the loading section, this material handling.
Right.
Second one is the road construction. Another one the actuator, and this is
material
the MHE.
Yeah. Right. Right. So in terms of alternate drivetrains, are you solely going to rely on electric? And there is obviously this transition of CE5 emissions. So how are you looking at this period?
So right now we are already prepared for the CE5 emission norm.
Right.
It's supposed to be implemented in the next year by October or something.
Right.
It is there. But we can foresee the future. Future is the EV.
Right.
So we are putting every year new products with the EV into the market. So customers should also get confidence over the EV. Right now, if anybody talk about the EV, they talk about only auto rickshaw or car.
Right. Right.
We want to change the complete generation. We want to show them, yes, such a big machine of 20 ton can work with the EV.
Right.
This is something the customers cannot believe. It will take some time. So that's why we come up with the EV machines little bit earlier than as compared to others.
Right. This requires a lot of supporting ecosystem as well. So how are you providing that to your customers? On-site services and maybe...
These machines are a trouble-free machine. These machines have the maintenance cost will reduce almost 52% as compared to the conventional loaders.
Right, right.
So it is a lot of saving in terms of maintenance also.
Right.
And so if maintenance is less, means these machines have less problems.
Right. So in a very low TCO then. Right, right. What is the flagship product today? Tell us a little about this. What are the capabilities of this product?
If you talk about particularly this 6-ton class of payload capacity EV loader, it can load more than 600 ton per hour.
Okay.
And if you compare with this your conventional loader, and at the same time if it will work, customer will save every hour almost 1,400 rupees.
Oh, wow. That makes a good business case then.
Means in a year, anybody, if you run a 5-ton class of wheel loader, approximately 4,000 hours to 5,000 hours, they can save approximately 65 lakh rupees in a year.
Oh, wow. Right, right. With this new demand that you're seeing in and the optimism that you sense in the market, has there been a need for capacity augmentation also? How are you looking at meeting that demand?
Definitely, after some time, what we feel the demand will going to be increased for the EV. Right now, this is an important machine.
Right.
And as India right now, there is no battery manufacturer for the lithium phosphate battery.
Right.
Very soon, I think some of the companies already done the joint venture for that, and they will once they come up with the made in India battery, it will be much easier for us to enhance our production capacity in India.
Right.
Right now, we have our own battery manufacturing unit in our headquarters in China.
Okay.
Although by next year, we'll come up with our own battery also.
Right. So the localization plans will be to what level? Are you looking at a 50%
Sir,
localization?
if other than battery, we can localize
Everything else.
Everything.
Right.
It's
Right.
already, but it's almost the same load of what we are supplying with the IC engines.
Right. Right.
But that is my 100%.
So once you crack the battery,
that's only the battery is only bottleneck for us.
Right.
Now.
Right. So then, would exports from India be on the cards as well?
Obviously.
Right. So which are your interest markets?
Right now, we take care of the SAARC country as well as some part of the African countries.
Okay. Okay. So to sum it up, going forward in the next fiscal, what is the kind of TIV you see for wheel loaders and the other segments, the material handling segment? You've mentioned these segments. What is the kind of TIV that you expect? Where do you plan to land in that next fiscal?
What we understand from the current trend for the excavators, it should go around about 28,000.
Okay.
Somewhere in 30,000. It's depend on the, if government will say, definitely will cross maybe 30,000 also.
Sure.
Because mining sector is booming like anything.
Right.
Same way, this loader market, as of now, never crossed the 4,000 units.
Okay.
So we are expecting next year should cross 4,000 units.
So that'll be a big milestone then. Right. So growth areas and challenge areas for the foreseeable future for you to sum it up all up.
Challenge is as of now, I can't say don't have any challenge about the in terms of production capacity.
Right.
Only
it's more about seeding the product.
Right now, biggest challenge is to get the trained manpower to operate these machines.
Right.
Right now, we are working on this particular thing because it's such a high cost machine. If you give it to the untrained operator, then definitely will going to ruin this machine.
Right.
So that's why we are working very closely with the local market. We get a lot of operators from the market.
Right.
Train them in a factory as well at their site. As of now, this year we trained almost 478 operators as of now.
Oh wow!
For the wheel loaders and graders.
Right.
So we are keeping this thing continue for the in coming years. So my machines will be in the safe hands.
Right.
With the certified operators.
To end it, what is the kind of operator requirement? Because this is opening up new opportunities for the operators as well. So what is the kind of operator requirement do you see in the market? Because on the on-road side, we always discuss about driver shortage and the need to reskill. Now we are looking at it from a CEV perspective. So how is this in comparison to on-road?
See, once we change the emission of some of the operators' habit need to be changed.
Okay.
Once we shifted from BS3 to BS4, we face a lot of problem because once you use the AdBlue or DEF into our machines, operators is not used to use all these things.
Right.
So that create in a first 6 months, they create a lot of problem for all of the OEMs.
Yes, absolutely.
So after that, it took almost 1.5 years to make them understand what is the importance of the DEF. Every time they ask us to just pipe us. Sorry, we can't. It's a government rule. We have to follow that. So it took almost 1.5 years. Now, and now we have to shift to again for the BS5. But there is no major change in that. There is some internal change into the engine itself.
Right.
So operator habit will remain same from the BS4 to BS5. We can manage that one.
Right.
Yes, for the EV, these machines are much faster as compared to the conventional.
There's that instant torque.
So torque is higher. So for that, we need to give some training to the operator how to operate this machine, how to take care of the battery health and all this thing. It is much easier as compared to IC.
Right. And any backup in terms of fleet management services, actionable insights for the operators and the fleet operators, so that they can improve their earnings on the vehicle at the end of the day. The fleet management services, telematics, digitization, how are you leveraging those things?
Sir, it is there. All the machines are equipped with my iLink system.
Okay.
Anytime any of the customer or my service team can check the health of any of the machines.
Okay. So it's in place.
Very easy.
All right. On that high, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you.